I say, yo, welcome to the BBW show, you feel me? We talk battle rap, basketball, and wrestling on a daily basis. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't. The topic for today is top WWE debuts of all time. Yes. WWE just put out this list a few weeks ago with their top 10. They did a top 20 debuts of all time. I decided to break it down to a top 10. A lot of their lists I agree with, but some of it I don't agree with. I'm not going to lie. Some of it I don't agree with. The one thing I do agree with, so we're going to go from 1 to 10. The one thing I do agree with is The Shield being the best debut in WWE. I'm not going to lie. Those was three guys that nobody knew about. Nobody knew about Tyler Black, really. Nobody knew about Jon Moxley. Nobody knew about Roman Reigns. They put them together, three unknowns, and they put them as instant main eventers. Instantly main eventers. They debuted Survivor Series, 2012? They debuted against CM Punk with Ryback against John Cena, triple threat match. Instantly main eventers. The next 2 years, they went on a wreck shop, beat everybody. Literally everybody they was beating, you feel me? And now, look at the Shield now. Even though Dean Ambrose, Jon Moxley's not in WWE, he's a big part of wrestling currently. A currently big star in wrestling today. Roman Reigns, world champion. Seth Rollins, world champion. It's like, bro, I definitely agree with that. The Shield is definitely the greatest debut in WWE history. To me, and to WWE. Number 2, Kane. Kane was another one. Big deal, you feel me? He already had a bunch of gimmicks already. You see the Kane and Undertaker doc. They've made millions of dollars just off of that. You feel me? Off of that brotherhood, they've made millions of dollars. Off of the story and then explaining the story. They've done mad videos about it. That shit made them mad money. Mad money, you feel me? Kane, one of the best debuts ever. Undertaker versus Shawn Michaels, Hell in a Cell match. What more you gotta say? What more you have to say, you feel me? So I agree with that being number 2. Number 3, Goldberg. Yes. Now Goldberg's return in 2016. Goldberg's first time in WWE, 2003. He came in the night after WrestleMania, spared The Rock, Hollywood Rock. Man, I miss Hollywood Rock. Spared Hollywood Rock. The next year, he feuded with Triple H and stuff like that. Won the world title, but didn't have a great run. But he did have a great debut. Great debut, you feel me? Cool ass leather jacket. He looked like a killer. Number 4, the 3 Horsewomen. Yes, the 3 Horsewomen. I don't think this was on WWE's list, but this had to be my list. Becky Lynch, Sasha Banks, Charlotte Flair, all called up on the main roster at the same time. They literally changed the WWE's women's division. Literally. I can't say they changed women wrestling entirely, because it always been great women's wrestlers. But WWE, they changed women wrestling in WWE, bro. And then look at how many world titles they got with just them 3. Don't even include Bayley. Just Becky Lynch, Charlotte Flair, Sasha Banks. That's like 3 main events of WrestleMania, 2 Royal Rumble winners, multiple time world champions. It's like, bro, they elevated this shit to a whole new level. So they had to be on my top 10 debuts of this time. Number 5, AJ Styles. Yes, AJ Styles was one of my favorite wrestlers growing up. He is still to this day, you feel me? Him debuting 2016 Royal Rumble, number 3 entrant, in the ring with Roman Reigns, star. Instant star, you feel me? As soon as he debuted, he was a star right from the go. Debuted with Roman Reigns in the Royal Rumble. They went back to that feud the night after WrestleMania that year. Then we got Roman Reigns versus AJ Styles 2016. Still never got it since then. I'm hoping we get it sooner than later. AJ Styles is definitely a top 10 debut to me. Number 6, Chris Jericho. Yes, Chris Jericho interrupted The Rock. The Rock in 1999. You hear me? Interrupted The Rock. Major deal, you feel me? Then you look at Chris Jericho going to New Japan. Great debut. Chris Jericho in AEW. Great debut, you feel me? Chris Jericho's been a big deal in wrestling for the last 25 years. Gangster. You can't talk about the history of professional wrestling without Chris Jericho. And if we being honest, his WWE run is like damn near made people forget about his WCW run. his WWE run was damn near that great. And now his AEW run, I'm not gonna say it's making people forget, but it's people are thinking this is the best Chris Jericho ever currently, and it's nowhere near the best. But he's having such a great run right now outside of WWE. People think this is the best Chris Jericho ever. You feel me? Shout out to him. Had a great debut with The Rock and Mankind, 1999. Good shit. Number 6, Kevin Owens. Yes, Kevin Owens debuted as the NXT champion, beat up John Cena right towards the end of peak John Cena, literally right towards the end. You feel me? This was probably John Cena's last time being a full-time wrestler. After that, he started doing movies and stuff way more. Kevin Owens comes in, beats up John Cena, holds up the NXT World title, steps on the US title, then we off to the races. His first feud was with John Cena, and he won the first match. Made Kevin Owens from day one. Number 7. I don't know if this was on... Wait, is it 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Number 8. I don't know if this was on WWE's list, but it has to be. Santino Marella. So Santino Marella was in the crowd. Umaga was doing an open challenge at the time. Called out Santino Marella. He comes in, beats Umaga for the Intercontinental title with the help of Bobby Lashley. Major moment. Major moment. First time that ever been done. Never been done ever since. Number 9, The Nexus. Yes, The Nexus debut early 2010, right after the NXT Season 1 show. Major heat. They had great heat, bro. One of the best debuts ever to this day. Tore up the entire ring, beat up the announcers, beat up everybody. You feel me? Nexus debut is definitely one of them ones. Definitely one of them ones. Nobody at Nexus became a big star besides Daniel Bryan. All of them was bums. Heath Slater's a bum. PJ Black, Justin Gabriel is a bum. Fred Rosser, Darren Young, he's okay, but he's a bum. David Otunga, Michael Tarver, Ryback, all of them is bums, respectfully. But that was one of the best debuts ever. And again, this was like 6, 7 young guys. 7 young guys that was not on TV already. All of them new to the gimmick, and it worked out for a certain amount of time. Last but not least, the 10th debut of all time in WWE to me is the man they call Sting. Yes, Sting debuted for WWE, Survivor Series, 2016. Had the match with Dolph Ziggler. Well, he debuted in the match with Dolph Ziggler. Went to have the WrestleMania match with Triple H. A lot of people hated it, but we was never going to get Sting versus The Undertaker. We was never going to get that. If we'd have got that, they would have had a botch in there, and people would have shitted on it. So I understand why we never got Sting versus The Undertaker. It was like a good what if, you feel me? We got Sting versus Triple H. That was like a DX versus NWO match, some way, somehow. But, you feel me? We got that, you feel me? Those was my top 10 WWE debuts of all time. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Like, comment, share, subscribe. I'll be back with more.